What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and today, guys, we're going to be going over the top 10 guns that never made it into Call of Duty Zombies. So things like ideas that were scrapped, or just ideas that have kind of been talked about in the zombies realm and have never actually been turned into a real thing. Now, before we get into this video, guys, I just wanted to take a quick moment to let you guys know about a new channel that I've been working on alongside with MC Sports Talk, and it's called Top 10 Trends. And basically, guys, what this channel is going to be is it's going to be a sort of like list style channel, so like top 5s, top 10s, where we cover things not only related to video games but a whole bunch of other stuff. We've got a full team working on it, like editors, script writers, voiceover people, like really high quality production thing. Really excited to finally launch this, guys. So if you want to go subscribe to that, link down in the description. I promise you will not be disappointed. Anyways though, guys, let's get into this video. Coming in at our number 10 spot, guys, this is going to be the Dirty Harry, and this gun dates all the way back to World at War. Now, the Dirty Harry is simply a variant of the Colt, and it's actually very similar to a couple other weapons such as the Mustang and Sally's, the Death and Taxes, or the upgraded Colt, the C3000 Biatches. But it's simply just a Colt, and it shoots grenades. So you can use this weapon basically on every map, so like Nocturne Toten, Shinonuma, Verrucht, if you use the console commands. Now, although again, it's nothing that's overly unique, as we've seen this definitely before, it's really interesting to see that this was a thing that might have been in zombies before Pack-a-Punch was introduced, and that's why I think it's really interesting. The other thing that's really awesome about this is the run animation is obviously like not well done, and it's still kind of in the workings, and it just looks so ridiculous. So this is something that is in the game files if you use the give all cheat command, but obviously never actually made it into the final game. Moving down to the number 9 spot on our list, guys, this is going to be the weapon Brains. Now, this also dates back to World at War and can be acquired if you use the give all command in the console. And basically what this weapon is it's the zombies melee attack. So when the player pulls it out, they basically have 2 zombies arms and they can flail them crazily at the zombies. So it's really weird because when you attack, it'll even make the zombies noise. So the player basically turns into a zombie, and the attack is trash. It is just garbagely awful, worse than the knife on round 1. It won't even kill a zombie, but it is pretty cool. And something else that's kind of exciting about it is that it did end up making it into the turned version of zombies, however never actually making it into the final game. I think it was more just something Treyarch just had there for some reason. Definitely interesting. It comes in at number 9. Coming in at our number 8 spot, guys, this is going to be deployable light machine guns. Before we go any deeper on this, I know what you're thinking. Patrick, we just saw a deployable light machine gun with the MG trap in Gorod Krovi, but hold up, wait. In World at War, Treyarch actually originally planned to have light machine guns be deployable. So like the weapons you run around with, like the Browning, the Bar Gun, the FG, and the MG. What these weapons Treyarch originally planned is that you could actually set them down at like a window or something and have it like deployed, and you could just shoot it with much less recoil. And I think that is absolutely insane that that was actually going to be a thing. Now obviously you can see it because every single weapon in this game says deployable. Something that else is really cool is if you no clip into the fountain on Verrucht, there is actually a deployable MG turret that you can shoot, which is really cool just to see that 8 years later they actually finally put it into Gorod Krovi. Anyways, kind of a cool idea. It came in at number 8. Now coming in at our number 7 spot, guys, we're gonna move away from World at War for a second, and this is going to be the Sabertooth Chainsaw. So in the Black Ops 2 transit code files, there is actually files and notes and stuff that suggest that Treyarch was thinking about implementing a new melee weapon, the Sabertooth Chainsaw. So obviously this is something that didn't really go forward, as it's not even usable. However, there are notes and files on this, and if you look at this picture you see right here, which I got from the wiki, this is sort of like a concept that suggests what it might have looked like. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think this would have been a really neat idea, and would have been awesome to see, especially for transit, a map that really didn't go over so well. It would have been a really neat idea, and obviously this is just something that they probably couldn't implement just due to restrictions on the console. But coming in at our number 6 spot, guys, we're gonna move back over to World at War for a second, and this is going to be a PPSH-41 variant. It's the PPS-42. Now, obviously, everybody loves the PPSH, and that's why I'm putting this gun on the list, because basically the PPS-42 was like the cheap version of the PPSH in World War II. So although the PPSH was better, it was a lot more expensive to build, and the Soviets often just used the PPS-42. And this weapon almost made it into zombies in all of Call of Duty World at War, which I think would have been really, really excited and just interesting to see how it would have stacked up against the PPSH. Anyways, interesting idea, comes in at number 6. Now moving down to the number 5 spot on your list, guys, I'm really excited for this one. It's the upgraded jet gun from Black Ops 2 Transit. So there are actually game file codes and everything that suggest and show an upgrade for the jet gun, and I want to give a huge shout out to Glitching Queen for sending this gameplay to me, as I really had no idea about this until I saw her video. But it's actually really, really interesting to see, as they had actually gone pretty far with this. As you can see, there is an animation for the building process of the jet gun being created. However, it's obviously like was never made into a weapon. So I would guess what Treyarch did here is they probably started working on it, and again, just due to the limitations of the old gen consoles, they probably couldn't put it into the game and had to just go with the jet gun. But this is something that I really would have liked to see, like what this could have been. Maybe it wouldn't break, maybe it would be a lot stronger, and it would have been nice to see in Transit. But anyways, really, really cool idea. Comes in at number 5. Now moving down to the number 4 spot on our list, guys. Oh my god, I love this thing so much. It's the default weapon from World at War. So this will be the last World at War gun we talk about, but basically what this is another gun that you can acquire when you use the give all console command in a zombies game, on PC of course, and basically you will pull out a gun, but it's 2 fingers. So it's basically like your pew pew pew, like fake guns, and attached to the left hand is a pink cowbell. Like, just the most random thing ever. And when I first saw this, I was like, that's really cool, but you obviously can't use it. And then I checked it out. It turns out you can actually use this as a weapon. And although it is pretty trash, you'll see in the gameplay, like, it's good enough that you can kill zombies on early rounds. But just what I like about this is I think, like, Treyarch probably used this just as, like, a model for using their developing their game and stuff. But the fact that it's actually, like, really funny, like, it's just 2 fingers. I have no idea what the cowbell is for, but it's just a really, really funny idea. Obviously something that would never make it into the final game, but it is 100% usable in World at War and just extremely cool. Coming in at our number 3 spot, guys, this is a sad one, especially for Noah J. It's the upgraded Apothic Servant. So at the start of Black Ops 3 Zombies, when this map first dropped, when Shadows of Evil first dropped, I should say, there was an upgrade for the Apothic Servant available, but it could only be acquired through glitching. So if you use the ephemeral enhancement Gobblegum, that would upgrade it, as well as if you actually did a little cheat at the Pack-a-Punch, you could upgrade it that way too, and it would give you the upgraded Marsagua, which just had 1 and 24 ammo versus 1 and 10 in the original. And basically, this has just been like the wonder weapon that everybody has wanted, the upgraded wonder weapon that, although it did make it into the final game, kind of, Treyarch ended up taking it out, basically just because I think it was too overpowered. Now what's really exciting though, is this is a weapon that we could still see in DLC 4, and that would be really, really exciting. Obviously a weapon that everybody wants, and I think would just be crazy for us to finally see. It's an obvious one, you've seen it before, but it comes in at number 3. Now coming in at our number 2 spot on this list, guys, it's going to be something that has been requested all throughout Black Ops 3 and even at the end of Black Ops 2, and it's the Katana. This is a weapon that has been in trailer after trailer after trailer, and we still haven't seen it. Everybody is just asking, Treyarch, where is Takio's Katana? And we just haven't got it yet. But what is even more interesting about this weapon is in the game files of World at War, there was actually notes that suggested that this was going to be a weapon you could pick up and use. Now, perhaps not in zombies, but in the campaign or the multiplayer, we almost saw a katana. However, it never ended up officially getting released. The katana, again, it's something we want to see really bad. At this point, coming into DLC 4, I don't know if we will actually see it. But anyways, awesome weapon, heavily requested, and it comes in at number 2. And coming in at number 1 on our list of the top 10 weapons that never made it into zombies. Guys, are you ready for this? It's the 1.0 staffs from Origins. Now, let's talk about this because this is some big stuff right here. The staffs that we see in Origins, the Elemental and Upgraded, are copies of their original selves. Samantha makes that very clear when she says, my father made copies, and then we go ahead, we get it, we save Samantha, infinite loop, universes, whatever. Those staffs are copies. And in lots of just ciphers and pictures with the premise and stuff, we see our characters welding the original staffs. There has been so much speculation. And now with DLC 4 coming up, it is almost a surefire thing that we will see the staffs not only return, but their original versions in Black Ops 3. Which, honestly, I mean, I have no idea. These could be more powerful versions with more features, or just simply the remakes but slightly better. I have absolutely no idea, but what I do know is that this could be huge for DLC 4. These are just the greatest weapons. Honestly, the staffs are my favorite weapons of all time. I want to see them return. I think it would be absolutely awesome, and they come in at number 1. They've never made it in, the original staffs, but we could see them in DLC 4. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the video for today. I really do hope you enjoyed this, as it was just such a fun video to make, all this new zombies trivia and information. If you did enjoy, guys, please feel free to leave a like as well. Go check out my new channel, Top 10 Trends, link down in the description. Anyways, though, guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace out, you freaking nerds.